let the live video run โอเคเริ่มแล้วนะครับ5 4 3 2 1เริ่มครับผมอันนี้นักเรียนกำลังยังไม่เข้าเลยจ๋าฮะหมดยัง
หมดแล้วลูกชิ้นปลามีหรอไม่มีกำลังนึ่งอยู่
อะไรใช่ผมตกอยู่ในนั้นนะ
กำลังนึ่งอยู่ลูกชิ้นปลา
หัวเหลือเยอะ
กำลังนึ่งอยู่ไม่เราติดข้างบนก็เลย
เนี่ย
ติดได้ไหมพี่เดินมา
รู้เลยไม่พลาดเลยคุณแม่
มันมีลูกชิ้นปลาเนี่ยโอ้มันกำลังอย่างนี้เลยอย่างนี้ต่อ
ชิ้นปลา
เดี๋ยวนี้กำลังไม่
ต้องหมดทีเดียวเลย
อ้าวก็อีกนี่อีกเยอะ
ไม่กินขึ้นหัว
เลย3 โลอ่ะปิดข้างบนมันไม่ปิดข้างล่างแต่พอปิดข้างบนมันก็เห็นแต่คนทุกคนเลยอ่ะแล้วถ้าพี่ปิดข้างล่างเราเห็นคนทุกคนเลย
ติดเข้าไหล
กลิ่นมันเข้าหรอ
กินเข้าไลฟ์นะครับ
กินเข้าไปในไลฟ์
I share already, master.
โอเค I will copy it to the live chat โอเคนักเรียนมากันหรือยังครับตอนนี้เริ่มแล้วนะครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
มาเดน
มาแล้ว56 student now นักเรียนที่ยังไม่เข้า Google Classroom ชาวโซเชียลมีเดียนะครับดูตามข้างบนเลยนะครับดูตามจอเลย look at the code on the TV
ยังพี่ไม่แน่ใจว่าคุณจะได้ถามตัว
Google Classroom
ไม่เคยรู้ล้มต่อไปไม่ทำไมเป็นตากำลังมือนึก
in my subject only 60%
Sometimes it's 40, 35.
พวกคุณนะGoogle Classroom นะไม่เข้านะไม่ใช่แค่วิชาผมนะแต่ที่ใช้แม็กด้วยนะอย่าโดนนะให้คะแนนผ่าน Google Classroom นะตอนนี้70 student now 70 student
Micro and macro master listening test.
Listening test.
I'm trying if they
In the
can.
morning they have a listening test in mathematics also. This afternoon in social study.
Because we have to get the score.
But you put the file inside the Google form already?
Yes, master.
Okay.
I sent already.
In the morning have a problem and the sound is not clear. So
I will tell them. I'm the one who's going to read this time. Not the recorded.
Okay. Now teacher will say by teacher เพราะฉะนั้น no worry about the sound not clear ครับ
ต้องไม่จ่อไหม
ไม่ต้องแล้วรอเดี๋ยวจะมี listening test ให้นะครับทำไมเดี๋ยวจะอันนี้ลิงก์ให้รอจะอย่าเพิ่งเข้าไปทำใจเย็นๆนะทิเชอร์ใส่ลิงก์เข้าไปในไลน์แล้วใช่ไหมก็เลยตื่นเต้นกันใช่ you put the link in the line already
No master
in the Google Classroom
yes I will show them to in the Google Classroom master the link is in the Google Classroom
yeah some of them panic
Why?
They don't know what to do with the link
Don't worry I will explain to you
when no worries relax teacher will explain to you now wait the number of studentsรอสักครู่หนึ่งนะครับ
No pressure but it's our listening test 10 points
No pressure but correct the score
Yeah I will collect the score
No pressure นะ but correct the score นะ โอเคนะครับเด็กไม่ต้องเครียดนะแต่เก็บคะแนนเข้าใจป่ะ
Relax.
เครียดหนักกว่าเดิมอีกไม่เป็นไร listening test ชิวๆนะครับเดี๋ยวรอเพื่อนมาก่อน
It's not easy. It's not hard.
It's not hard It's not easy ที่เชื่อบอกเองเลยนะ It's not easy ไม่ง่ายนะครับไม่ยากดูทรงแบบน่าจะเครียดครับไม่รีแลกซ์กิติภพบอกเครียดแหละแต่ว่าวันนี้เคลียร์แน่นอนเพราะว่าทิเชอร์จะพูดโจทย์เองนะครับให้เราเขียนตอบเองนะจ๊ะ
พอที่เธอแล้วเครียดมันช่วยไม่มีคะแนน
ใช่ทิเชอร์ไม่มีคะแนนให้พวกเราเลยทิเชอร์เครียดเดี๋ยวรอสัก
Very good.
ตอนนี้110แล้วเอาเลยไหมรอไม่จะรอเพิ่มไหม We should start now or we have to wait some student
It's okay, Mr. I will just take a review. The important is the listening test.
โอเคนะ review first and then test later
I will continue the lesson. And then
ถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวทบทวนก่อนนะครับแล้วค่อยสอบทีหลังเริ่ม
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sorry. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back again. I'm your teacher Max again in Social Studies Economics. And welcome back. I hope you had a good lunch already. And you have already relaxed and ready for another lesson. I understand that the whole day you are studying, and I know it's very hard for you. So I will try to make it simple for you. And Master Tukta will also help you, of course. Some of the words that you can't understand, don't worry, Master Tukta will going to explain to you as well. Okay? So don't worry. We will try to make it simple for you. The subject economics. I know it's very hard for you, especially this time of the pandemic. Okay? So let's continue. By the way, for those who are not yet part of Google Classroom, and you should have to be in this Google Classroom now because, as I told you earlier in our line group, I announced already I have an announcement in our line group that we're going to have a listening test, pre-midterm test for economics at the end of the lesson. Okay? Our topic is about microeconomics and macroeconomics. So please, everyone, please join in our Google Classroom. By the way, don't join in another room, okay? I know some students are joining in another room. Don't join. Join only in your respective room. If you're from room 1, join only in room 1. Okay? Don't join in another room, okay? I can see that. I know the students who are not part of that room.
You can kick them out, teacher.
Yeah,
I told them already to set the name in front of the name with the classroom and the class number.
Okay, thank you. Okay, very good. Now, for those, by the way, we need this at the end of the class for our listening test because our listening test, as I've announced earlier in our line group, it is in Google form now. Okay, so let's start. Okay, by the way, again, if you're still not part of our line group in Social Studies M1, please join in. And if your classmates are not yet part of the Google line group, you can invite them. Okay? Very good. Next. Okay, this time we continue about the topic of microeconomics and macroeconomics. As I told you earlier, there are two groups in economics. When we study about the economy of the country, it is divided into two groups. And what are those? Let's have a review. Okay? For each answer, type the answer in the chat room or the live chat and get 1 point.
I will read the answer for you.
1 point equivalent, 1 point for speaking. Okay? Remember, every time you answer, every time you get the correct answer, you will get 1 point for speaking. Pre-midterm. Understand? Okay, the first one. What is the first group in the study of the economy of a country? What is the first one? Anyone? From room 1 to room 7A. Anyone?
Room 7A
Go.
first นะครับ เอาเฉพาะ only room 7A answer to teacher now.
Okay.
Two group of branches of economics.
What are the two branches?
The first one in room 7A.
What's the answer? Room 7A, class
room
number?
7A. Waiting for the answer. It delay about 10
10
seconds.
seconds.
About 10 seconds. โอเคเอาห้อง7ห้อง A ครับเร็ว มีสองสาขา
From
เศรษฐ
room
ศาสตร์
1
มีส
to
องสา
room
ขา
7A.
เร็ว
It's okay.
รูมเอแหมรูมเอรูมไฟตอบมาเยอะเลยนะเอารูมห้อง A ลูกเอาห้อง A another room like that
Anyone, Master? It's okay.
okay anyone is okay the first one is room 5
Room 5. Class number.
microeconomic number 9 room
Number
5
nine.
number 9 and room 8 number 20
Okay. Room 8, number 20.
room
Okay.
5 number 9 room 7 room A 7A not correct the answer
Okay.
how many students do you want
Five
teacher?
only, Master.
Only 5โอเคอันนี้ไมโครโอเคไม่มี
Okay.
room 7A number 25
Okay. Number 25.
number 25
Two more students.
7A number 3 Navin
And then one more.
room 8 number 13 Chotiwit
Okay. And okay, very
room
good.
5 number 20 Atipak
Okay. Okay. Now let's move. Okay. Remember, class, the two branches of the when we study about the economy of a country are microeconomics and macroeconomics. This is just a review for continuation of our, and at the end of the class, we're going to have our listening test. Okay, next, how are they different? Micro means what? Micro means what? Can you tell me? First, one student. Micro means what? Study
Micro.
about what? What do we study in microeconomics?
ไมโครคืออะ
Just
ไร
a review.
ไม
Write
โคร
your class
คืออะไร
number
ครับ
and your room number.
answer in English นะ
Yes,
social study นะ not answer in Thai
Okay.
what does microeconomics mean
Micro, from the word micro, the root word is micro.
ไมโครแปลว่าอะไร
Micro is what?
small กิน
Small
พบroom 7 number
Room 7, very good. Micro is small.
room 2 number 46
Room 2, number 46.
room 7 number 23
Okay.
room 8 number 7
And room 8, number 7. One more, Master.
room 7A number 14
7A, number 14. Okay. When you say microeconomics class, just a review. It studies about, it deals with individual, families, firms, and company. It is about the study of the small parts of the economy. Only part, not the whole part. And it is also, you have to think small. Think small. That is microeconomics. Okay, in microeconomics, we deals with individual, we deals with family, we deals with firms and company. Okay, that is microeconomics. Now, what are the questions that we need to answer in microeconomics? Remember, this is just a review and continuation. Individual. When you say individual, only Only one. Okay, only one. Example of the question. John receives an increase in his salary. So John is an individual or only one. So it answers to microeconomics. Okay? That is individual. Only one person. One person, one part, one company. It's still part of microeconomics. Okay? Next. How about in family? Of course, these are families. When you say families, mother and a father with their children, that is a family. Example of the question that answers about micro, that includes family. If the house rent of Smith family, look at the keywords, the Smith family increase. How would it affect their savings? Okay? So you see, when you hear the root word or the important word is the Smith family. Automatic class, it answers about microeconomics.
Some students know the future. Can they answer macroeconomic already?
They already answer.
They already
Okay,
answer.
very good. Let's continue. Don't worry, we still have listening test after this. Next. Next, we finish about individual, families, and then let's move to firm or company. What is firm in Chinese, sir?
Firm บริษัท
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 Firm, any company, whether it is small or big company, it answers to microeconomics. Remember class, any business, any firm or company or borisan, any. When you talk about it, it's part of microeconomics. For example, the price of steel goes up, what would happen to the production of Toyota cars. So, you hear the word, the key word is a company. So, Toyota is a company. So, this question is answerable to microeconomics because it involves the word company, and Toyota is a company. Okay? Understand? Remember, firm or company, they are the same. Big or small, they are still part of microeconomics. Understand? You understand? Say okay if you understand.
Understand, teacher.
You
Understood.
The student was doing right. Okay.
Understood,
Next.
teacher.
Understood. Okay, next. Let's move to, how about macro? Macroeconomics is the opposite. You know the meaning of opposite. Not the same meaning, but the opposite side. Opposite side. So if in micro, we talk about individual, we talk about family, we talk about firm or company. This time in macroeconomics, it's different. It's the opposite. Opposite.
ตรงข้าม
Okay, it's the opposite of micro. Opposite of macro, it's all about big things. National production, national government, and the big country, the whole country. So that is macroeconomics. It deals with national, when you say national, everything in the country, economy of everything in the country, the government of the country, all of the government of the country, and the whole country itself. That is macroeconomics. It deals with the whole economy and the whole country, nothing exception, and think big. Okay, that is macroeconomics.
Most of them answer big now.
Okay,
They want
okay.
score.
They want to score already. You still have time, don't worry, you still have time. Okay?
Relax.
Relax, don't worry. Okay, remember, government, country, all of the economy. What is economy in Thai? Economy is
เศรษฐกิจ
Setakit, right? So all of the economy of the country is under macroeconomics. Remember the words, the red word, the important words: national production, national government, country, whole economy, and the whole country. Okay, that is macro. Think big. Think big. Okay, next. This time.
นี่
Okay, let's get it one by one. How to analyze a sentence or a question to know if the question is part of micro or macro. In this case, how to analyze the question. These are the question, right? How to analyze the question if the question is answerable to macroeconomics. Okay? You don't need to analyze all the words in the sentence class. You have to hear the important words or the key words. Okay? You have to hear or to see the key words. So when you see that key words, it's automatic part of macroeconomics. Okay? How to do it? For example, the first one, national production. When you say national production, all the economy of the country, that is national production. So when you see here the word national, automatic class, it's macroeconomics. Understand? See, look at this question. If the household, what is the other word for household? They teach you this last time. What is the other word for household? For 1 point. What do you mean?
household
Another word for household is what?
มีคำหนึ่งแทน household ได้ครับ
In
คำว่าอะไร
English, another word.
English
Class number and room number.
household แปลว่าอะไรได้อีกคำหนึ่งมันสามารถใช้อีกคำหนึ่งแทนได้ครับ household
Household. What is another word for household?
another word for household เร็ว
In
เร็วเร็ว
English, yeah?
in English the first answer 5 students นะ who
Yes,
can
sir.
answer first you get an extra point
Okay.
โชว์ชีวิตมาแล้ว1813 room 8 number 13
13.
family correct
Okay, very good. Family. Next.
โอเคนะ7A
7A.
number 25นะพาร์ท
25.
room 8 number 20
8 number 20.
room 8 number 7
And room 8 number 7. One more.
7A number 11
7 number 11. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Another word for household is family. So
นะครับ
if all the family, you hear the word or the household is national class, automatic it answers about macro because it's all the country. Okay, next. This time. It's okay. Next. This time, how about national government? Another keyword class, the national government. or Rattaban, right, Mr.?
Yes, Rattaban.
Rattaban in Thai, the national government. Any word that is connected to government or that is the same meaning with the government, it automatic answers about macroeconomics. Okay, for example, the question, what will happen if the government, of course, the keyword is the government, increase the taxes to the people? That is quite answerable through my macro. Why? Because you see the word government, and government is part of macroeconomics. Understand?
เข้าใจไหมครับ เดี๋ยวจะอธิบายสรุปคร่าวๆนะครับหัวข้อวันนี้นะครับมาโครกับไมโครอีโคโนมิกก็คือภาษาไทยคือเศรษฐศาสตร์จุลภาคกับเศรษฐศาสตร์มหาภาคไมโครคือเล็กคือจุลนะครับเศรษฐศาสตร์จุลภาคเกี่ยวข้องกับคนเกี่ยวกับครอบครัวเกี่ยวกับบริษัทเพียงแค่ส่วนหนึ่งของเศรษฐกิจเท่านั้นส่วนมาโครแปลว่าใหญ่ก็คือทั้งประเทศนะเกี่ยวกับรัฐบาลนะเกี่ยวกับการแบบว่านโยบายที่มีผลต่อคนทั้งประเทศนะครับเดี๋ยวแบบฝึกหัดก็คือจะให้เรียนฟังแล้วดูว่าไอ้ประโยคที่ทิเชอร์พูดเป็นไมโครอีโคโนมิกหรือเป็นมาโคร
Just listen for the keywords, not the whole sentence, okay? Just listen for the keywords. Okay, next. Remember, national government. Next one is the whole country. Okay, we see the word country or the whole country. Automatic class, it is macroeconomics. For example, how fast is Thailand's economic growth? So this is macroeconomics because you see the word Thailand. And Thailand is a country. So a country is part of macroeconomics. Okay? When you see the word Thailand, it's automatic macroeconomic. When you see the word the country. Okay? But look carefully, okay? Ready?
ยากแน่เครียดเลยครับดิพก
ไม่เครียด
ก็จะเลยครับดิพกเครียดครับ
Okay, now, this time, to make it a simple summary of the micro and macro. Remember, in microeconomics, individual, family, firms, company. Microeconomics, only part or small parts, and think small. That is micro. How about in macro? Macroeconomics, national, production, national government, and the country. That is macro. The study of the whole economy, the whole country, and think big. These are the words that you have to remember, class, for you to know if the question is answerable by micro or macroeconomics. Okay? So let's try an activity. This time, I will give 1 point to each room. Tell me the number and analyze if the words that you see or a picture that you see is part of microeconomics or macroeconomics. I have here a newspaper.
Prevent the confuse. Number one, you add the number in front of the answer นะ
Yes.
จะได้ไม่งงใส่เลขข้อด้วยนะครับเดี๋ยวข้อหนึ่งก็คือใส่หนึ่งแล้วก็ตอบนะหนึ่ง
This one master's example.
example only นะ
This one example before our listening test. Okay. Let's have a simple activity so that you can know.
โอเค
Okay. This time I have here a newspaper or news headline. Do you read headlines or do you read newspaper? If some of you can still read newspaper, what is newspaper in Thai, Master?
หนังสือพิมพ์
Okay, so this is a newspaper class. In newspaper, you can find many kinds of questions or headlines that answers to microeconomics and macroeconomics. Okay, let's try to analyze if these headlines. What's headline?
headline พาดหัวข่าว
The headline. Okay, the headline of the news. Let's analyze if it is answerable to micro or macroeconomics. Let's start.
Room 7 answer microeconomic.
Microeconomics, room 7.
Room 7 number 24.
Room number 24. Okay, one more.
Room 3 number 3.
Room 3 number 3.
Room 2 number 46.
Room 2 number 46. Very good.
Room 8 number 19.
Room 8 number 19.
Room 8 number 13.
8 number 13.
2 3 4
Okay. Don't worry, I'm writing all the scores. Don't worry, I'm writing all the scores.
Okay.
Okay. So the answer is okay. Look at the key word, the important word, small firm or business. So it is microeconomics. Very good. Very good. You find it clear. Next, let's find out. When I say go, type the answer. The first 5 students to get the answer.
After teacher say go, I will type go. I will read the under type go. Okay.
Class number and room number. Okay, so to get 1 point. Ready? This time, look, analyze the news headline. This is the keyword. Okay.
Go.
Ready? Go. Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr.
Okay. Go. Wait for the answer.
Look at the. Okay, can you see the newspaper headlines? Okay, can you see? You can see that. Okay, very good. Analyze if it is microeconomics or macroeconomics.
Room 8 number 13.
Very good. Number 13.
Room 8 number 5.
8 number 5.
Room T number 5.
3 number 5.
Room 2 number 25.
2 number 25.
Room 8 number 6.
8 number 6.
Okay, I think this is enough.
Okay, very good. So the answer is.
Huh?
The answer is macroeconomics. Very good. Why macro? Because
China is the country.
China is a country and global. Okay, the whole economy. Okay. Next, let's try next headline, news headline. This time, look at the news headline carefully. What do you think is that? Is that microeconomics
ใส่เลข
or
3 ข้างหน้าด้วยนะ
macroeconomics?
ใส่เลข 3 ข้างหน้าด้วยนะจะได้รู้
Okay. Ready? Go.
ใส่เลข 3 ข้างหน้านะครับจะได้แยก
5
ข้อถู
students
ก
again. 5 students.
ไม่ใช่ อันนี้ยังไม่ใช่เทสจริงนะ อันนี้แค่ example. This is not the real listening test นะ
Now this is for speaking only one point for the recitation. Anyone? Anyone who has the answer? Is it microeconomics or macroeconomics? Think of the headline. Analyze.
โชติวิทย์มาโครวิรวิทย์มาโครเข็มทิศมาโคร
Number
ทียศมาโครroom 8 number 13
13.
room 8 number 5
5.
room T number 5
Number 5.
room 2 number 25
Very good.
and room sorry teacher sorry room 4 number 37
37.
room 8 number 13
13.
room 5 number 20
520.
room 3 number 19
3 number 19.
ใช่เมื่อกี้พูดผิดไง
Okay, very good. The correct answer is macroeconomics. Very good, because you see the word India. India is a country, so it is part of macroeconomics.
ลืมดูเลขข้างหน้าดูแต่ค
Okay.
ำเลขข้างหน้ามันตีกันมั่ว Teacher sorry some student is not correct
Okay, so it's actually it's macro, huh?
not room 4
Not room 4.
not room 4 not room 8
Not room 8, number 13, right?
not because they in front of the answer they type the wrong
ไม่
ใช่ the wrong number the wrong
wrong
number
spelling means. Okay.
room 5 number 20
20, okay.
room 3 number 9
3 number 9.
room
room 2.
พี่ยศ
25. Okay.
room 8 number 6
Room 8, number 6. Okay, very good. So, the correct answer is macroeconomics. Why? Because India is a country. So, as you can see, it is answerable to macroeconomics. Very good. Next, look at this. This one. This is the headline. Look at the keywords. I will circle it. Okay. Think if it is microeconomics or macroeconomics. Ready? Go.
ข้อ 4 นะครับ อันนี้ยังไปย้ำนะครับ อันนี้ยังไม่ใช่ listening นะครับ
This is just for speaking class. After this we have listening. This is just for
โชติวิท
speaking.
ย์มาแล้ว
Don't worry.
1 2มุโคทียศพิมพ์ไอกับยูมันใกล้
You
กัน
can write micro or macro only. It's okay. It's fine.
โอเค room 8 number 13
8 number 13. Very good. You understand
okay room
clearly.
8 number 19
8 number 19.
room 3 number 19
3 number
room
19.
5 number 4
5 number
room
4.
8 number 7
8 number 7.
room 5 number 27
Last one. Room 5 number 27. Very good. The correct answer is
micro
micro. Why? Because you see the word firm. What is firm again in Thai? It's
กิตติภพบอกเขียนผิด
Barisan or a company. So it is answerable to microeconomics. I'm sorry. Okay, next.
Some students say it is not speaking test, it's typing test.
I think they're speaking now. Okay, next. Don't worry, there's no typing test.
Okay.
This time, the news. Look at the news. The headline of the news.
Very easy นะ
What do you think is that? Is it micro or macro? Micro or macro? Ready? Go.
No, it's not a test, it's just a activity.
Yeah, activity.
โอ้เคฟที่อยู่นี่ก็แหมทำเป็นซีเรียส
This is to know if you are still listening and not sleeping, you know?
It's an activity, it's not a test, you know. โอเคครับ
Okay. What is the answer of this headline? Is it about micro or macro?
Macro room 2
Two,
25
25.
room 8 13
8, 13.
room 5 20
520.
room 8
Room 8.
number
5.
5 room 2 number 7
27.
room 5 number 7
Room 5, number 7.
Okay.
Okay, very good. The answer is
macro
macroeconomics. Very good, because America is
a
what?
country
America is a country, so it's answer to macroeconomics. Okay, you understand it clearly. Okay, this time, ask master. Okay,
นักเรียนครับ
this time.
เดี๋ยวมาสเตอร์จะส่งลิงก์นะ I will send you the link in the live chat and pin the message in the top of the live chat. When you click inside the link, type your name, type your class number.
Yes.
Clearly.
In English, huh?
In English นะ
Okay, so that we will know
Yeah.
if you take the exam. By the way, class, the listening test in Google Form is valid for one student, one take only. Do not take multiple tests, the multiple tests, okay? This is our listening test. The quiz is about macroeconomics and microeconomics. Listen to Teacher Mac's instructions. First, it's okay, you can log in our Google Classroom. Okay, if you're still not part of Google Classroom, you have to be in our Google Classroom. And then go to classwork. After going to classwork, click the Google form. And then start typing your name and class number in English. And then Teacher Max will read the sentences. And then you will answer by using the Google form. Answer it by clicking, okay? Is it micro or macro? Okay, it is a 10 sentences, questions, and try to analyze if the sentences is part of microeconomics or macroeconomics.
ตัวอย่างนะครับ I send you the example in the live chat now ดูตัวอย่างนะครับ Write your name in English
Write your name in English. Very good.
SEA กิษดาตุตะนี่ class number room 4 number
Okay,
number
and then go
number
inside.
99
Then you can see the. Thank you, Mr.
room 4 นะ Write your
And
name
then write your class number, your real class number, huh?
อย่าลืม room ด้วยนะ room กับ class number นะครับ
Okay. And then after that,
เสร็จแล้วถัดไปปุ๊บเนี่ย
Okay.
หน้าจะเจอหน้าแบบนี้
Okay.
นะอย่าเพิ่งติ๊กนะอย่าเพิ่งคิดฟังก่อน listen
Listening
first
test. This is listening
listen
test.
first โอเค
okay. After you enter, let's do the listening test. Okay. 2 answers only, 2 choices only in listening test. Microeconomics and macroeconomics. By the way, you can click after I read the sentence. I will read the sentences, okay? 3 times. Don't worry, I will read it 3 times. Okay?
โอเค
Understand?
Don't believe me นะ maybe I will trick you
Okay? Already, everybody. This is for listening test. Don't worry, relax. Don't get excited. I know, but there is a score for this. It's automatic. They will register your score.
มีคน
But
บอก
don't
ว่า
worry, relax.
พิมพ์ผิด
Okay?
พิมพ์เลขรหัสไปแล้ว
Okay.
คนที่พิมพ์โค้ดไปแล้วไม่เป็นไรนะครับ
Okay.
ทีเชอร์เข้าใจมาเซอร์อธิบายให้ทีเชอร์แล้วว่าโค้ดนักเรียนคืออะไรนะนักเรียนพิมพ์ผิดพิมพ์ไม่เป็นไรนะครับ
Okay. Remember class, in microeconomics and macroeconomics, review first, review.
รีวิวเพิ่มโอเคโอเค
Remember, in microeconomics, for example, this is example, don't worry.
อ่า
Okay? This is our Google Classroom. For those who are not yet in the Google Classroom, you can get inside the Google Classroom. Okay? Type in and go to, okay? Next. Remember, these are the keywords when I'm reading. These are the keywords about microeconomics and macroeconomics. Okay? So go now to Google Form. Are you ready? Okay, if you're ready, say okay, teacher, and we can start now. Okay? Ready? This is a 10-question listening test. Remember, this is worth 10 points. Okay, thank you. Are they scared, miss, or they are they ready? Are they ready, miss, or not?
number one
Okay, ready? In number 1, I will repeat the sentence 2 times, master, right? It's okay.
2 times only
2 times
it's okay
only, 2 times only. Okay, ready? Number 1. If the house rent of Smith family increase, how would it affect their savings? Again, if the house rent of Smith family increase, how would it affect their savings? Okay, answer now. Is it macroeconomics or microeconomics? Okay? Finish? Okay, next.
number two
Number 2. Number 2. Listen carefully. If the price of steel goes up, how would it affect the production of Honda cars? I repeat. One more. If the price of steel goes up, how would it affect the production of Honda cars? Is it microeconomics or macroeconomics?
มิปูครับ
Do you understand?
เพิ่งถึงข้อ2เองครับ เขตกีฬาไปข้อ 6 แล้วครับ เขตกีฬา she do until number 6 now
It's number 6 already. Sorry.
เสร็จแล้ว
Why you number 6 already?
เข็มจิราทำข้อ2ลูกไม่ใช่ข้อ
Relax.
ไม่บอกคำตอบในแชทนะครับ ไม่บอกคำตอบที่ผิดในแชทนะครับ
We're only number 2. We're only number 2. Okay.
number 3 number 3
Number 3. Number 3.
do not show your wrong answer in the live chat
Don't show it. Don't show it. It will. Ready. Number 3. Listening test. How fast is Thailand economic growth? I repeat. How fast is Thailand's economic growth? Is it microeconomics or macroeconomics? Question number 3. Okay? Understand? Next. Question number 4. How many people are not employed in the whole country? This is number 4. I repeat. How many people are not employed in the whole country? That is number 4. Okay? Next. Number 5. Question number 5. Remember, number 5. Question number 5. Which do female students like more? iPhone or Samsung Galaxy? I repeat. Question number 5. Which do female students like more? iPhone or Samsung Galaxy? Is it microeconomics or macroeconomics? Okay, that's question number 5. Next. Question number 6. Question number 6. What is the inflation rate in Thailand? I repeat. Question number 6. What is the inflation rate in Thailand? That's question number 6. Microeconomics or macroeconomics? Okay. Next. Number 7. This one is quite hard, so listen carefully. If the price of flour, you know flour, F-L-O-U-R, it's the powder used in making bread. I repeat, if the price of flour goes up, what will happen to the price of bread? I repeat, if the price of flour goes up, what will happen to the price of bread? Is it micro or macro? Is it clear, Master? Okay. Next. Number 8. Number 8. Is it how many?
About 9 minutes. It's okay.
minutes.
It's okay.
Number 8. Okay, number 8. What will happen if the government increase the tax to the people? I repeat, number 8. What will happen if the government increase the tax to the people? Is it micro or macro? That's number 8. Okay. Next. Number 9. Number 9. How much has the price of drinking water increased because of too much flood? I repeat. How much has the price of drinking water increased because of flood? Is it micro or macro?
อย่าเพิ่งคุยนอกเรื่องทำแบบฝึกหัดนะครับทำแบบฝึกหัดไม่คุยนอกเรื่องนะ
That's
ครับ
number 9. Okay. And number 10. Number 10. How does the national government policy of Thailand affects the country's economy? I repeat. Number 10. How does the national policy of Thailand's government affects the country's economy? Is it microeconomics or macroeconomics? Okay, now, after you listen, Master, can you go back to Google Form?
Google Form again นะครับ
Okay.
Think carefully นะ
Okay.
Thank you, Master. For number 9. Okay. เดี๋ยวเช็คให้ดูนะครับ
Everybody is already got the understand? Do you understand?
I think the understand is not hard. It's
It's hard
easy.
to understand. Okay.
ถ้าส่งแล้วจะแก้ไขอีกไม่ได้นะครับ You have only one
One
chance.
chance, yes.
One
Okay.
chance to submit. After you
Okay.
send, you cannot change the
okay.
answer or edit your
So,
answer นะครับ
You have to think twice before you submit the answer. Okay? So that is it for now. Is it time already, sir?
It's okay. You can give them. I think we should not check because some students do later.
Yes,
They will know the answer.
Remind, oh, sorry,
No.
remind only the. Yes, this
No,
one.
it's okay. I
Yeah,
think,
this one is. Okay, so for those who are not yet part of the Google Classroom, so please enter the Google Classroom and go to classwork and answer the Google form and submit it so that you will get your listening test,
นะครับ
pre-midterm test. Understand? Room Matayom 1 and room grade 7.
ใครที่วันนี้ไม่ได้ดูไม่ได้มาจะดูคลิปนี้ย้อนหลังนะครับลิงก์ในการเข้าจะอยู่ใน Google Classroom นะครับจะสามารถเข้าไปทำได้สำหรับคนที่ไม่ได้มาในวันนี้คนที่ดูคลิปนี้ย้อนหลังส่วนใครที่กดส่งไปแล้วจะเหลี่ยมจะทำย้อนหลังสมัครเมลใหม่มาทำย้อนหลังทิชเชอร์จะเอาคะแนนของรอบแรกนะครับเดี๋ยวนะจะไม่นะครับ
เพราะมันมีเวลาบอก
มันมีเวลาบอกอยู่ว่าคุณซับมิทวันไหนเมื่อไหร่เพราะฉะนั้นอย่าเหลี่ยมนะคุณคิดให้ดีทำให้ดีก่อนทำถ้าใครที่ยังไม่ซับมิทใครที่ยังไม่ส่งคุณจะรอย้อนกลับมาดูคลิปนี้แล้วย้อนทำนะก็ไม่เป็นไรนะครับแต่ว่าให้ซื่อสัตย์ต่อตนเองละกันนะครับนะโอเคครับผมประมาณนี้วันนี้ก็โอเคนะ This is enough for today นะ
See you again next week. Bye. Thank you.
บ๊ายบายไม่เป็นไรนะครับเดี๋ยวต่อไปเรียนวิชาคณิตศาสตร์ตอนบ่ายใช่ไหมครับอาจารย์แท็กเอ้ย
มีอีกเหรอครับ
เฮ้ยหนูวิทย์พูดผิดเดี๋ยวรอเรียนวิทย์นะ
ปิดแชทหนีเลยก็บอก
ย้อนก่อน5 นาทีสุดท้ายขอไหว้
คณิตศาสตร์เหมือนกันเพราะวิทยาศาสตร์
อ๋อเป็นวิทย์คำนวณเป็นวิทย์คำนวณครับเป็นวิทย์คำนวณกันเดี๋ยวก่อนนะก่อนจบไลฟ์5 นาทีเมื่อกี้นะใครเคปโนวัตไปทำอะไรในไลน์กลุ่มเห็นนะได้ยินไหมนะครับไม่น่ารักเลยนะไม่น่ารักเลยนะไปสแปมข้อความป่วนในไลน์กลุ่มอย่าหาทำอย่าคิดว่าไม่มีใครรู้อย่าทำเพื่อนะเพื่อความสนุกนะแล้วมันเดือดร้อนมันป่วนชาวบ้านไปทั่วนะครับหลายวันแล้วหลายครั้งแล้วทุกวันจะต้องพูดชื่อเทปตลอดคืออะไรนะแล้วมาอ้างว่าผมไม่เคยเรียนโรงเรียนแบบภาษาไทยมาก่อนต้องปรับตัวลูกนะถ้าเทปเนี่ยทุกคนพร้อมที่จะช่วยเหลือนะทุกคนพร้อมที่จะตอบคำถามไม่ใช่ว่าไม่รู้อะไรแล้วก็โวยวายแล้วมาทำแบบนี้ไม่น่ารักเลยอย่าหาทำนะครับหวังว่าตั้งแต่พรุ่งนี้ไปนะเคสจะปรับปรุงตัวแล้วลูกนะคุณครูไม่อยากพูดชื่อเคสออกนอกไลฟ์อีกแล้วให้โอกาสปรับปรุงตัวเคสจะมีโอกาสอยู่นะลูกโอเควันนี้ไว้เท่านี้พักผ่อน10 นาทีเดี๋ยวเจอกันตอน3:10นะโอเคครับ
มาเจอจะกินชิ้นก่อน
อย่านั่งตาไหล